Yo, man. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy, John Switch, the great one, not the fake one, man. Back with another one today, man. Today I'm just going to get my thoughts on the 60s Crip raid, man. Now, to me, this shit is kind of crazy because Whack 100 been said that Bricc Baby had something going on when they found the AK in his house. He's saying, like, how did you not, like, what was your case? Where's your case? How did you not get locked? Where's the paperwork? All this. And Bricc Baby was calling to the DA rejection. And so since then, people knew maybe a Fed case been going on. But now what's interesting about it to me is how he's on his own indictment and Luce and Big U are on their own. Now, I'm going to read the paperwork tonight, so I'm going to come back tomorrow with a different perspective on what I'm talking about, but this is just how I feel before I read the paperwork. If they all together, how is Bricc Baby not on the paperwork? That's just kind of confusing to me because they all 60s Crips and Big U's the leader. They all conspiring these things together. Luce is under there. I'm pretty sure it's probably a few other Crips, but Bricc got his own case going on. And Bricc case going on so deep that they got every single nickname that they ever called him, even his MPA nickname. So to me, this shit is kind of crazy. Now, you let me know below if you feel like Bricc been talking or not to the police, like whatever. But if you think he been working, but to me, the shit is kind of crazy because also Luce been speaking all this shit for like the past year and a half. Like we just had him on the pod and he was just talking about how he's strong on Meek and how he had these altercations with Big Homie and how he would react to certain situations. Like, let me know if you feel like if Luce knew this case was going on and he would have still been doing these interviews, or if you feel like he might have still did them anyway and not gave a fuck. But to me, I feel like he wouldn't have been doing these interviews had he known this shit was coming up and all this type of shit, because the podcast is so much different than music. Like how Dirk telling himself versus how these niggas was telling themselves is kind of crazy. And I don't even want to say it was telling themselves, but kind of got to call a spade, low key. Kind of was telling themselves, especially when they telling stories about like the Meek Mill shit, how he's strong on Meek and all these other extortions they was doing. Bricc Baby, he having the crash out moments where he talking about look up what shit he worth and the kill squad in the streets and all that time of shit. Like that kind of shit is crazy to me. Like I feel like these dudes, like, I don't want to say they should know better, but even though they should, but like even the people around them, like this is why you can't have yes men around you, because now people gonna let you say however they can let you say whatever without correcting you or making sure that you gonna stand on what you say. You can say anything and it'd be no factual to it nowadays. Like, but going further on this, right? So now with the Luce thing, how can I put it? Like I was saying before, I don't think Luce would have been doing interviews had he knew this was coming up. But then again, would he have? Because that's kind of how he got on, low key. But I feel like Luce is bigger than that shit they had going on, because if you listen to the interview, like he said, he got 2 nail shops, 3 subways. He got all these Airbnbs. Did they hate Big U that much that they had to expose? Or do you feel like they could have just kept certain shit in the streets? Let me know how you feel about that below. Now, with the Big U thing, we will never speak on an open case on this platform at all. So we're not going to get into too many details about what they're talking about with the DNA under the fingernails and all that. I don't know anything about that. But from what I'm seeing, it's looking kind of crazy for him. And to me, I feel like he shouldn't have been making them videos before he turned himself in. I feel like if he had a good lawyer, like he had 3 days to know that was coming. Not that exact day it was coming, but that the people was on his ass because Lovejoy been dropping content, Wack been dropping content, so he probably had enough time to get his house clean, but did he have enough time to go get a lawyer and all that type of stuff? Because it don't seem like it with the stuff he's saying on his videos before he turned himself in. And then he on some police shit talking about you need to incriminate, you need to go get Wack and 600 as well. And then y'all can't be falling for the bullshit when he said Wack. No, he said 600 was with the police when he raided. Like we all seen the vid. 600 was trolling, riding through with the badge. He wasn't there. And then Big U wasn't even at the raid because if he was at the raid, he would have got locked. But that's just how I feel about this whole thing, man. The whole thing is crazy to me. But let me know how y'all feel about it below, man. It's your boy, man. John Switch, the great one, not the fake one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this 60s crib raid. And we're going to dig deep on more trending news, man. We about to talk about the Yellow Beezy and the Mo 3 situation as well, because that was crazy to me as well. But like I said, man, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy, John Switch, the great one, not the fake one.